Hi guys, Colesy, and I wasn't planning on making a video about this, but I've seen so many other people make videos concerning this, and I feel like being on YouTube, it's probably an important thing that I do, just give my opinion on it. Now I'm talking about the whole YouTube terms and condition and the YouTube is over stuff. I've seen people that I'm friends with and people that I admire on YouTube giving their opinion, and in some cases I just completely disagree with what they're saying. I don't know a hell of a lot about this. I've looked into it a little bit, but I haven't gone crazy looking into it. As far as I know though, the terms and conditions never changed. They were always the way they were, and we're talking about the change in terms of being suitable for advertisement. So some channels have had videos that have been unmonetized, not taken down, just unmonetized because they're deemed unsuitable for advertisers for many of reasons, being, sexual content, whether that's partial nudity, etc., swearing, talking about subjects that are, death, mass shootings, things like that. I understand these things are important to talk about. Don't get me wrong. This is just my opinion on it. The terms and conditions haven't changed. They've always been that way. YouTube has just started notifying people about those changes now. So beforehand, it was still exactly the same, but YouTube just wouldn't tell you if they'd unmonetized it. Whereas now, at least you get a notification. So yes, that's a good thing. And no, in the past, them not telling you, but just doing it was not good. That's not a good way to work. In my opinion, I can understand it. Like, if you're a company and you're advertising on YouTube, so, you have your product or your service that you're advertising, and you don't necessarily want it to be associated with these types of videos necessarily. For example, if you were selling alcohol, if it was a company selling alcohol, you wouldn't necessarily want your video advertised on, like, kids' videos, would you? That wouldn't make any sense. One, you're wasting your money because they're not going to buy it because they're kids, and two, you don't want to market alcohol to children. So that makes sense. If your company was selling like a fun product, it was supposed to be fun and enjoyable, and you're like, oh, happy times with all my friends. If that was the kind of product it was, you wouldn't want that product advertised on a video that's about mass shootings or something, or murders. I understand, right? I get that having these news channels and things that do talk about these horrible, things that happen in the world, whether it be a natural disaster, a murder, whatever it is, I understand that is important. And I don't feel like it should be unmonetized. But I can understand where YouTube's coming from, that certain companies wouldn't want their stuff to be associated with that. People don't want to watch a video about a horrible natural disaster that happened and it's got a really enjoyable product as the advert. They're not going to think, oh, I just watched a horrible video, now I'm going to buy a fun thing. That doesn't make sense. Can you see what I mean? This is just my opinion. I haven't personally been affected, so I can understand where people might be like, well, if you've not been affected, then you don't have any say. Also, it wouldn't matter if I was affected because I don't make a lot of money. I can understand large channels that make a lot of money from their videos being annoyed because their video gets unmonetized and therefore they're not making any money off it. That makes sense to me. But on the other hand, I feel like you have to understand that advertisers wouldn't necessarily want to advertise on content that is inappropriate to them. Yeah, fine, we can deal with it. We're like, oh, well, I know that natural disasters happen and I know that people swear and that's the way of the world. It is. And we can understand that and we're fine with it. Like, I don't care if someone swears in their video, it doesn't bother me. I swear a hell of a lot in my videos. And that doesn't bother me, but I can understand where the advertisers are coming from, that they necessarily wouldn't want that to advertise their product. I get that, that makes sense. That's pretty much my whole thing. I don't want to go too far into it and make too long a video. It's just, I see people saying YouTube's over and it's all YouTube's fault, and I don't believe at all that it is. YouTube isn't over. I don't believe they're even censoring your content. Yeah, they're stopping you making money on it, but they're not taking your videos down. They're just stopping you making money, which I suppose is a minor type of censorship, but they're not stopping you making videos. If you want to stop making videos because of this and you want to move on to somewhere else and make a video on a different site, then that's up to you. They're not forcing you to do that. I mean, I swear a hell of a lot in my videos. I saw it. First time I saw this, I was like, oh God, I'm going to be screwed because I swear all the time. And then I was thinking about ways around it. I could bleep out the swearing and stuff like that, but I've not had a video effective, so it's not just swearing. It's more stuff that a video that an advertiser wouldn't want to be associated with. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad video or it's a horrible video that you're making. You could be talking about a serious topic, and it just isn't necessarily suitable for an advertiser to advertise on because they don't want to be associated with that particular story that you're talking about. Anyway, I hope this has given you some sort of insight into what I think. You know, it's a hard topic to talk about. There's so many people on either side. I see more people against the whole thing than for it. I'm not for it. I just understand it, is what I'm saying. Thank you guys for watching anyway. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think. I could be like the only person that thinks this way. I highly doubt that, but it could happen. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!